All right, everyone, this is yet another Kickstarter video. I didn't know what to do while I do a little introduction, so I just had Kicksatarter over here. If y'all haven't already done so, check that out. And now we're just going to jump into everything. And we got 4 Kickstarter TCGs currently that, in my opinion, are worth promoting. So the first one, you have DX Monsters TCG, Return of Legends.
The expansion of Season 1 is here. And Zamus has returned. Return of Legends. The epic, fun, and addicting trade card game DX Monsters is back, along with its legendary monsters. Join us on this journey as we release our new product for Return of Legends, and then Zamus Starter Deck. Return of Legends Booster Pack. Zone Master Booster Pack. DX Monster Token and Sleeves. And the Return of Legends Booster Box that contains 24 boosters. And finally, the Kickstarter promo card, Excalibur and Healing Spree. Come pledge with us in these awesome rewards like the Starter Zone, Zamus Zone, Return of Legends Zone, Bronze Zone, Silver Zone, Gold Zone, Ultimate Zone, and Legendary Zone. And for the true collectors, the DX Master Zone that comes with everything from Season 1. Join in on the fun. DX Monsters, Return of Legends. DXmonsters.com.
Alrighty, so you have that. Sorry about that. My cat keeps jumping up on my desk. Alright, so my biggest complaint, I think, for that was just how loud the sound is versus the voice itself. But nonetheless, so what is DX Monsters? DX Monsters is a trading card game that challenges 2 players to battle with their zone masters to protect their zone or conquer their opponent's zone. And then I'm just gonna kind of scroll down and let y'all see everything if you want. Just trying to showcase everything for the Kickstarter. Okay, so how to win. The objective of the game is to break your opponent's shields and deliver a final attack. That right there instantly sounds like something I'd be interested in, because that is Duel Masters to a T. And I really, really loved Duel Masters. It was one of my favorite card games, to be honest. And they already have several different types of starter decks, which is nice to see. And you also get some promo cards, and then they have some rewards. Retail Zone for $1. They misspelled pledge. Pledge here to get access to discounted items. You got the Starter Zone, Zamus Zone, and the good thing is they already showcased all of this in the video, which is one thing I haven't really seen too much in the videos that I've been looking at for TCGs. Most of them just explain the entire game without actually explaining the Kickstarter itself, forcing you to kind of scroll down and look through everything. I think having it in the video is pretty cool. And yeah, if you're interested in this, I'll leave, once again, all the links to all these will be in the description below. Just go ahead and check that out. We're going to go ahead and jump over to the next one. which is Talomorphs. I'm assuming I'm saying that right. They've raised 2,256 out of 6,500, so they're doing pretty good with 20 days left to go. And let's go ahead and jump into the video.
In the beginning, there were two great magical beings, creators of all life, sons of Tahu. For eons, the greater light provided balance to our universe. But Hethpu looked to overthrow this balance and become sole creator. Nahi became aware of Hethpu's plan to shadow the greater light. War waged among the skies, creating chaos in the cosmos. In an effort to save what life remained in the universe, Nahi imprisoned Hethpu and himself, shadowed the key into 6 magic rings, sending them across the universe onto our world. With these rings, Roham was divided into 6 kingdoms: Silence Path, Shadowed Caverns, Blood Rock, Pathria, Ash Forest, and Giant's Garden. For decades, the regions lived in peace, but a darkness grew in Ash Forest. The king was overtaken by the Dark Ring's power, threatening the other regions of war, seeking out the other rings. One by one, the regions fell, and with each ring, we grew closer to our demise. But from the darkness came a child, relentless and fearless, possessing a multicolored stone, defeating the king and his armies, banishing the Dark Ring, and never to be seen again.
Alrighty, so I do like how that's just kind of a overarching story. The concept seems very common, I guess would be a term. You know, collect the stones. You got a ring, you know, I mean, that I can name 20 different things that are essentially like that, but nonetheless, it's a TCG. You don't really have to have a super in-depth story for it to be a good card game. So I'm not gonna, you know, say anything, I guess, past that. I do wish that they showed more of the actual cards and everything else, because the cards look really, really nice. These are really nice artwork. It's very well laid out, and the cards look really, really good. If they showed more of the cards themselves and the gameplay versus just throwing up the lore, even though it was pretty good, you know, well done, I still think that just showing the cards would be infinitely better, because they do look really nice. And I'm assuming this is actually, it looks like it's drawn and not AI, which is obviously really good, especially in the era of everyone kind of going with AI for everything. So, but I mean, just look at the champion cards right here. It looks really, really nice. I greatly like how these cards look. And you got, like, you can get a booster pack for $6. Creature Hunter, Duelist. I mean, they have really good rewards. Let's see if there's any, like, expensive. There we go. So you got, like, some top-end rewards, 10 booster boxes. One thing they could have done as well is thrown up some merch or, like, legendary cards, foil cards, and just made that a really expensive, just to help raise money, because it does look like, I mean, they've raised a decent bit of money. What is that, like a third in just 20 days? If they had other ones that, like, collectors would be really, really into, such as foils and exclusive Kickstarter cards and stuff like that, it might have helped their cause as well. Oh, look, right there. I'm dumb. Nonetheless, the game looks really, really good, and as with everything, the link for that will be in the description below. Go ahead, make sure to check them out. This one so far is my favorite. And let's go over to X. Seekers of Fortune. Oh, look at that. It already jumped up. So they are doing really good. This is already funded. This is going to be a card game. Just without a doubt, you got 12, almost 13,000 out of 10,000 by 200 people almost. It'll be 200 after I back it. I always back $1 to every single Kickstarter that I show. I know it's not a lot, but nonetheless, I feel like it still helps, and it can go a long way. So let's jump into this.
I see it within you. It starts with a subtle urge. You tried to ignore it, but the call, it intensifies. Do not look away, kid. This is your moment. It is time to set your sights on new adventures in X, Seekers of Fortune. A quintessential two-player strategy card game filled to the brim with mystical challenges and unpredictable twists. As fortune seekers, race to claim 5 adventures by assembling the necessary leads to fulfill your quests. But who said it would be that simple? Throughout your quest, you and your rival will unearth ancient sites, perform staggering feats, and discover powerful relics for use in noble or ruthless ways. As you gather more experience, you will discover crafty combinations that will save your hide or sabotage the competition, leaving you with the prize. Remember, the line between a legendary explorer and a mere footnote in history is drawn by knowing when to press forwards or when it is time for cunning manipulations. It is time to answer the call. X marks the spot. Set forth and seek your fortune.
Now that is a video if I've ever seen one. Holy crap. That was there's a clear reason why this has raised what it has. That was very professionally made. It showed everything you needed. The cards look sleek. Everything looks really good, and it shows major gameplays for the game. It's 2 to 3 players, 35 minutes. They went all out for this, and you can definitely tell that they have put their heart and souls into X Seekers of Fortune. This looks really, really good. Very promising. So, we are only getting better. Every single one in this video is just so much better than the last. I'm not saying, the last one's not good. I'm just saying, this is what I would look for in a new card game. This was just so well designed and put together. It is awesome. Now, the cheapest set you can get is $30. Let's see if they have... Oh, and their most expensive is only $180. So they don't even have foil. They don't have anything, and they've still managed to make almost $13,000. Imagine what they would have made if they had super collector editions, all foil once again and stuff like that. I think that would help out their cause significantly. But why do that if you already know you're going to be successful, I guess. So this is phenomenal, and the link will be in the description. So, jumping over to Never Rift, which is just blown away. Oh, that dropped down. But nonetheless, $200,000 raised, and they needed just under 30 grand. This trading card game is already exploding. Almost 1,000 people have backed it. That is already the birth of such a high-end card game. 1,000 people across the world wanting this game says something already about it. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. Alrighty, so there's that video. I like X Seekers a lot more. However, it's still really good. It shows some of the gameplay. It shows the card artwork and everything else. The back is very simplistic, but the front of the cards look really, really nice. Well done. I mean, obviously, what would you expect from being able, like, raised, what was it again? $200,000? Yeah. The gameplay looks, I've played a game that looks like it would be very similar to this type of gameplay, which I really, really enjoyed the game. I can't think of what the game was off the top of my head, but nonetheless, the game looks good. They got lots of animations and stuff too. I believe those are, I think, was that from the video? Nonetheless, let's see what they have. So this is in euros. So the cheapest is about $42. The most expensive is almost $4,000. And it comes with just about everything you need and then some. To include first edition cards and everything else. Exclusive stuff as well. Lots of exclusive playmats, 8 of them. See, that's what I'm talking about. You can always add so much exclusivity to your Kickstarter, and in my opinion, you should, because the collectors will eat that up. I mean, 12 people have backed the almost $4,000 edition just because it has so much, exclusive content on it. Oh, look, they even have cards that go perfectly together. Demi has that as well. But nonetheless, I mean, we're talking about this. Yeah, this card game looks amazing, and clearly it is already going to be a very popular card game, especially to like ITCG individuals, those that like indie card games and stuff like that. So once again, if y'all like this video, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to like it, comment as well. That way I know if I should keep it up or not. I'm still trying to find more and more videos to make, so if y'all have any questions with making a card game or anything else that you would like a video of, make sure just comment on any video of mine. I look at every comment, mainly because there's not a lot of comments right now, but nonetheless, I look at every one, and if it's a concept that I can actually make a video about, I will make a video about it. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Also, we switched over to Discord from Gilded, so make sure to join our community. The Discord link will also, just like everything else, be in the description below. Thank you, and yeah.